Okay students, now in this video we will discuss about the application of the law of conservation of linear momentum, and it's a one important application, that is recoil of gun. So recoil of gun, to explain that application, we have to consider here a system of gun and a bullet. When the bullet is fired from the gun, so we know that bullet is moved in the forward direction and gun is moved in the backward direction. So to explain that system, we have to consider here, suppose the mass of the bullet is small m and mass of the gun is capital M. Similarly, the velocity acquired by the bullet, that is equal to v, small v, and the velocity by which the gun is moving backward direction, that is equal to capital V. This capital V velocity is known as recoil velocity, because the velocity of the gun, that is by which the gun move in backward direction. So velocity of the gun in backward direction is known as recoil velocity. Means the velocity which is by which the gun moving in the backward direction, that is called recoil velocity. So therefore the name of the application is recoil of gun, because gun is moving in the backward direction. Now we have to use here the law of conservation of linear momentum, in which the initial momentum is equal to final momentum. So when the bullet is not fired, because bullet and gun both are in the rest position, so before fired, so when we write here the equation for the total linear momentum of the system before fired, therefore linear momentum of the system means that is gun G plus bullet V. This system before firing means at rest, when the velocity of both these, velocity of the bullet as well as the gun, is 0, therefore the momentum will also be equal to 0. That is equation number 1. So linear momentum of system before firing, that is equal to 0, because velocity is 0. Now when the bullet is fired, so after firing the bullet, the linear momentum of the system means gun plus bullet, that is equal to the product of the mass of the bullet to the velocity mv plus mass of the gun and its velocity v, and this is the equation number 2. So according to the law of conservation of linear momentum, now we have to use here according to law of conservation of linear momentum, that is initial momentum means P, it is equal to final momentum P. So initial momentum, that is 0. So 0 equal to final momentum from the equation number 2, mv plus capital M into capital V. And from this equation we can find out the value of capital V. So mv, that is equal to minus small mv, therefore velocity capital V will be equal to minus small m upon capital M into V. So this is the formula for the recoil velocity, V equal to minus small m upon capital M into V. So this velocity can be find out, that is the recoil velocity of the gun, by using that formula. So this is the very interesting application of the law of conservation of linear momentum. Okay, I hope that you have to understand, and that formula is used to find out the numerical problem of that application. Okay, thank you very much.